Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing great. Today we're going to try a delicious savory bun recipe together. It's a buttery and incredibly tasty pastry that's especially well known in Istanbul, Turkey. With its signature look and rich flavor, it's a classic you're going to love. Let's get started. Into the bowl of my stand mixer, I'm adding 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of cold water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 eggs. I'm adding 1 whole egg and separating the other 2. The whites go into the dough, and we'll save the yolks for brushing on top later. Finally, I add 4 cups of flour and knead the dough. By the way, make sure your butter is at room temperature and your water is cold. 4 cups of flour weren't enough for my dough. I ended up adding almost 1 more cup, so make sure to add the flour gradually and adjust as needed. If your dough feels too sticky, it means it needs a bit more flour, but don't overdo it. We don't want a very stiff dough either. I divided the dough into equal pieces, each about 95-100 grams. With this recipe, I usually get around 12 to 13 buns. I shape each piece into a smooth ball and start shaping them right away, without letting them rest. You can leave them plain if you like, but today I'm filling mine with feta cheese. I take 1 piece of dough and gently flatten it a bit on my board using my hands. Then, I place some of my parsley and feta cheese filling in the center. I bring all the edges together and seal it tightly, shaping it back into a smooth ball. I set it aside and repeat the same process for the rest of the dough. Once I've shaped all the dough balls, I gently press each one to flatten it a little, then place them on my baking tray. Next, I generously brush each bun with egg yolk. As you can see in the video, I use a fork to give them a nice shape. Then, I let the dough rest for at least 30 minutes. After that, I bake them in a preheated 400 Fahrenheit oven until they're golden brown and crispy. These are perfectly baked, and the smell filled the entire house. They turned out amazing. I've transferred them to a cooling rack to let them cool down. Now let's try one and see how it turned out. This one is special because, unlike the others, it doesn't puff up as much. It has a buttery texture, and the flavor is amazing. The cheese inside adds a fantastic taste. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.